What's going on, YouTube? It's all to the double E dash to the ZON coming at you once again, man. If you hear a little bit of a squawking and squeaking in the background, that's just my Mies. I know it's too white, you can't say that's just my Mies in the Wawa Plaza, still rocking that Wii U. But anyways, man, I wanted to make a video today talking about something that's really been getting at me over the last, I'd say like 2 months or so. If I had to give it a time limit or a time frame. Y'all know me, big Nintendo fan, love the Switch. Love every Nintendo console, really. There has not been a Nintendo console that I have not liked. Even the fucking Virtual Boy. That being said, the best thing the best way I could frame this video. I was talking to my boy Jason about it. You guys have heard me mention him before. We've been going back and forth a lot lately, especially over Wii and Wii U and older Nintendo consoles, and what's missing with the Switch. And when I say what's missing with the Switch, I'm not talking about the obvious applications or functions that are missing, such as Netflix, such as native voice chat, which is really fucking there, but they don't want to use, which is, the messaging system that just does not exist on the Switch. The overall online experience. I'm not talking about those things. Those things play into it, but really what I'm missing with the Switch, and what I realized today, as a matter of fact, I realized it today, I was thinking about it, I think it was during my lunch break or whatnot. It's on my way to get an oil change, and while I'm waiting there for them to finish working on my car, I'm just like, I got the Switch case next to me. I didn't bother playing because I didn't really have time. It was only like 10, 15 minutes that we're going to be done with my car, so I said, fuck it. But I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, as much as I love this damn thing, what is it? I'm looking at it like, what is it about you that I'm just not getting what I need? And a couple of videos ago, you guys heard me say, I need more as far as a console. Well, god damn it, that's just it. The fact that I need more from it as a home console is the whole thing I'm missing. I'm missing that console vibe from my Switch. If you guys have been subscribed to me for any amount of time, you've watched my videos, just go back and look at my videos from when the Switch first launched, almost 2 years ago. The videos right after it launched, my first response or reaction to it when I had it, how much I gushed about it, and rightfully so, because that's a bad motherfucker, and it still is. But I was gushing about it, and I love this about it. That. One of the things I said in those videos, one video in particular, I said that the big thing about the Switch, which is still undeniable to this day, the big selling point is the portability factor. The reality that it gives me, the gamer, the adult gamer, the gamer who has kids, a wife, an adult life, responsibilities, more opportunity to game, which is not a bad thing. It's an awesome thing. And it's something that's opened the gaming world's eyes to, this is a possible direction in which not only Nintendo, but the industry itself might be going. More of a hybrid nature, or where you can have home and portable all in one. That being said, that reality is awesome, but it's also a double-edged sword. Okay, it's double-edged because the first edge stabs right into the gaming industry, and it basically gives Nintendo back their #1 spot, back all their popularity, back all their sales, all the financials, all the success, all the hoopla. Yes, that's awesome. We need Nintendo to be relevant and be on top. But it's a double-edged sword because it stabs Nintendo at the same time, because in order to pull this off, in order to pull off this console, which I can have here on the go like this and have the same more or less AAA console experience that I would have if I dock it and play it at home, in order to pull that off so that it doesn't have a 5-minute battery life and so that it's not burning your hands off while you're playing it and so that it doesn't cost $1,000, the parts, the GPU, the CPU, and all the stuff that goes into it, the RAM, all the technology that goes into it has to be somewhat limited when compared to its competitors and the real, set-top box dedicated home consoles if you want to pull something like this off. Because of that, it doesn't, you get the third-party support that they're getting, which is awesome. But we all know, as much as I love Doom on the Switch, it runs better and plays better and has a better overall experience on the PS4, on the Xbox One, on PC for damn sure. And same thing with any third-party game that's going to come out across all 3 games. Like you heard me talk about Starlink Battle for Atlas. The definitive version is on the Switch. Not because of performance, but because of the content, the extra content of Fox McCloud. But the game itself runs and looks better on the PS4 and the Xbox One and any other console it came on because they're more powerful. They don't have to limit their parts and their manufacturing because they're not trying to pull off what Nintendo's trying to pull off. So like I said, it's a double-edged thing. It's a plus and positive. It's give and take. I understand that. But as I'm playing this, in those old videos that I mentioned, I said, man, they did a survey. I think it was IGN or somebody did a survey of how are Switch users playing their Switch most. Docked, handheld, or both. And it came back 50-50. 50% docked, 50%, handheld. And then a small percent, like a little percentage there, whatever was both. And I was like, I fall into that both camp. I'm basically 50-50. I'm docking it 50% of the time because I'm loving it. It's brand new. I want to see how it looks on my big screen TV, and I'm enjoying the home console experience. And when I'm on the go, it's 50% because I'm at work, or I'm at my mother's house, or I'm out on the go. And if I have the downtime, it's Odyssey, it's Breath of the Wild, it's Smash, it's whatever. Boom, right there on the game, on the handheld. Fast forward to today, almost 2 years later. And now that has completely changed, man. And another shock, before I say what I'm about to say, you guys know, if you've been following me, I'm not a handheld guy. I had a 3DS, gave that shit to my son after only having 5 games for it. I don't like handheld. But the reason I didn't like handheld is because up until the Switch, it had been a watered down, lazy, so to speak, experience compared to the console experience. The Switch remedies that because it is the same experience across the board. So that's fine. But my time has changed now to it's over 95% of the time, I'm playing this motherfucker like this. And aside from one online Smash session with my boy Jason and his homeboy about a week or so ago, aside from that, man, it's been well over a month or 2 since I've docked my Switch. I don't play it docked at home. So because I'm not playing it on my big 1080p screen with the Pro controller and all that shit, I'm not getting that console vibe. And then on top of that, you add in all those other factors we talked about, the missing online, or not the missing, but the very limited online, the missing messaging feature, the missing voice chat, the absence of Netflix and other applications like that. I mean, when I look at my PS4, I can get Netflix, I can get YouTube, I know the Switch got YouTube now, but I'm saying I can get Netflix, I can get YouTube, I can get WWE Network, I can get fucking Hulu, I can get everything, HBO Now, whatever. It's all there. There's so much more functionality because it's a home console. Whereas this is a hybrid that can be a home console for just the sake of playing the game. And it's a portable the rest of the time. So I'm missing that console vibe that I don't miss with something like this. With my Wii U, or my Wii, or my PS4, or my, I just fucking drew a big ass blank. Dreamcast, all my consoles. Because they were traditional set-top boxes that sat at home. And because they were there and not meant to be taken anywhere else, they had all the power. They had everything they could pack under the hood for that particular generation. I miss that, man. I'm at the point right now with Nintendo where it's just like, I'm kind of missing you guys in the console game, in the console sphere. Because although this is technically a console, I'm enjoying it more now as a portable. Pretty much all the time. I barely ever enjoy it as a console anymore, as a home console. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So what I think Nintendo needs to do, I know they're not going to do it. And I know that even if they were to do it, a lot of you out there might be upset with them for doing it. I mean, it would even be like, fuck for me. It also would be like, damn, I just put $300 on this not more than 2 years ago. But I would jump on board. What I think they should do is, like I said in a previous video, but I'll go into further detail. I think they need to create an ultra powerful 4K capable, HD, 4K capable, everything that the PS5 is going to be on that level, or even more if they can get beyond that. But something there that's going to compete power-wise with the other 2 competitors and have that son of a bitch be a home dedicated console that sits under my fucking TV and does not leave that motherfucker, so that every ounce of power they can muster, every inch of functionality that they can get out of a console, they can finally fucking do, and have the Switch be what it is, a hybrid, but that's mainly a portable. That, yeah, you can dock it at home if you want, because you already have the dock, or you could play it on the go. But then you have, and I hate using this term, but this is the only way the majority of today's gamers will understand me. You have your hardcore machine. There's that term again. You have your hardcore, extreme gamers console there, and you have the hybrid that still gets some awesome games, but that can be taken on the go. Now, why do I think Nintendo should do this? Aside from the obvious, having a fucking horse in the power race that can put you there where the third-party developers have no fucking excuse to not give us all the third-party support that they give the other two. Because right now they're giving us great third-party support, but it's great third-party support for Nintendo. It's not great third-party support in general. Let's not bullshit ourselves. All right? So we could have that hardcore, whatever you want to call it, Nintendo at home, and have the Switch for your hybrid needs. Whether you want to dock it and play it on your TV, or you want to take it, which is, let's be real, how most of us are doing it, on the go. And there you have both, again, we're back to the old Nintendo formula. Your home console and your portable, so to speak. But the difference is, your portable is powerful enough to play a lot of games. Maybe even some games that would be on that hardcore system. Okay? And here's how that would benefit third-party developers. Let's just say you got Activision, for example. The new Call of Duty. Let's say it's Call of Duty Infinimaximus. Whatever, let's call it that. Call of Duty Infinimaximus, 4K capable. Oh my god, all these textures are how amazing. On the new Nintendo Beastfucker. Let's call that the system that. It's on the PS5, it's on the Scarlet, and it's on the Nintendo Beastfucker. But then Activision can also make a slimmed down version. Same game, but lower resolution, lower frame rate, everything else. Just like they do from Xbox and PS4 to the Switch. They can do that from the Nintendo one to the Switch, and then you have Activision has 2 SKUs of that game just on Nintendo consoles. Now, not counting also the ones they have on PS4 and Xbox and PC. So right there, Nintendo's creating 2 streams of revenue for that third-party developer. Or let's say they don't want to go through all the bullshit of toning down the game for the Switch. They'll put it on the Beastfucker, but they won't put it on the Switch. Okay, fine. Then Activision, either themselves or through a studio like Panic Button or one of those sport developers, can make a completely different. You have Call of Duty Infinitus Maximus on the Nintendo Beastfucker, and then you get Call of Duty, a whole different type of Call of Duty game that is tailor-made for the Switch. And you still have two streams of revenue. Developers can do that left and right. If Nintendo would do this, developers could either pick and choose, or they can have a version for each. A Resident Evil, boom, on the Infinimaximus or whatever. And that's the name of the Call of Duty game I made up. On the Beastfucker, and then another Resident Evil, or the same one just toned down on the Switch. And then you have your portable version, your hybrid version, whatever, and then you have your home version. You know what I'm saying? If Nintendo would do that, I know it's not a perfect plan. I know I'm probably just speaking out of my ass. But to me, for this here gamer, I would be satisfied. Because then I would have a Nintendo console. And truth be told, if that happened, I might not even fuck with the Switch as much anymore, or if at all. I'm just being real with you. But it would at least, it would cover the gap. It would say, okay, yeah, we have our hybrid console that can be played as a home console. But yeah, if you get the game on there, it's going to be lower resolution, lower frame rate, but it's still very playable, very fun, very good, just like Doom and Wolfenstein and all these games have been. Or you can go with our other option, the Nintendo Beastfucker, that's HD, blowing everything out, and it's going to be right there on par, or if not better than the other versions. With an online infrastructure. And Nintendo, I swear to God, if you ever do this, with the online, stop trying to be different. Just copy and paste what the fuck PlayStation Network and Xbox Live do. Just that. Just do exactly what they do. You get that idea in your mind, well, maybe we can tweak this to give it that Nintendo. So don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't tweak shit. Just copy and paste. Anyways, man, that's my time, man. Like I said, I love this console. But I'm missing the home console vibe from it because I play it like this. Pretty much 100% of the time almost. And that's why for the last week straight, I've been just gaming on this, man. Because this is my home console. Where I get to enjoy some home games. The home way. Sitting there on my couch with my controller. If I want to, I can go to the internet browser. I can go to Netflix. All right here, I can control my fucking TV. And the Switch can't even let you send a fucking message. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace.